it to the Casper team, it's blockchain hardware, and I bring to you CSPR.ai. CSPR.ai enables natural language interaction with Casper blockchain. Blockchain is hard. We made it easy. We built the first AI-powered assistant dedicated to the Casper blockchain. We enable token transfers, NFT operations, DAOs, even network interactions. Many users don't have to worry about clicking buttons, going from website to website because they want to make swap. Just because they want to view transaction details and information. You don't have to go from website to website now. CSPR.ai now lets you do it with single conversation. How does this work? You connect your wallet. You tell AI what you want to do. You want to make transfers? You want to send tokens? You want to create a DAO? You want to create the debts? You want to stake? Just mention it to AI, you get your results instantly, and you sign your transaction on your wallet. Speaking of conversation, here's what I mean. You can now tell AI to build transfer, and you have a generative UI to sign transactions with your wallet. You can now tell AI get balance, show staking information, build token transfers, even as much as delegation to query NFT information. Meaning, if you want to start getting your balance for token transfers, native tokens transfers, NFTs, even as much as DeFi swap, liquidity, DAOs, and more. Visit CSPR-ai.xyz. Let me walk you through the demo. You first have to connect your wallet. You can connect via Casper wallet to Ledger or MetaMask since this is using CSPR click. Next step is start querying. You don't just even support query operations, you also support write operations too. Yes, once you tell AI you want to send transfers, you just sign the transaction in your wallet. Isn't that awesome? For my first operation, I'm going to try to get my balance. I see what this looks like. Get balance of my wallet address, which is this. You can see my wallet address also in here. I can see I have 42 CSPR. Let me confirm this on my wallet just to make sure, yeah, the amount is actually the same. You can see on my balance here, I have 42 CSPR. So query validator information. Instead of going to CSPR.live, why don't you ask CSPR.ai instead? And of course, this points out to the Explorer link for the bug. For a first write operation, I'm going to try to do a native token transfer, and you see how that looks like. Build transfer. I'm going to try send 10 CSPR from my address here to my second account, which is the total AI build a token build a transfer for 10 CSPR from my account here to my second wallet address. So next, I'm about to sign the transaction on my wallet. You can view the transaction data in here. Sign transaction. You can see here the transaction is actually submitted and successful. So let's view this on the Explorer to confirm it. And of course, the transaction is successful. Let me confirm on my wallet. You can see on my account one here on transactions, I actually sent 10 SPR. Let's perform a token transfer from this account to my second wallet address, which is this. So I'm just trying to send a transaction. We have to check my wallet in here just to give you information. I already have this token here, which is CSPR.ai token. So that's what I'm trying to transfer. For the recipient's key, this is the recipient's key. I shall specify that. And the amount I want to transfer is 100. So you don't need to be clicking from wallet to wallet anymore. Just tell here and voila, you just sign your transaction. That's how simple it is. Signing the transaction on my wallet, you can see the transaction data in here. I'm trying to do like a token transfer, which is the CSPR here. You can see the transaction is successful, and here's the hash. Let's read this on the Explorer. You can see our transaction is successful. We transfer a token of CSPR.ai. Let me confirm on my wallet zoom in just to show you that these transactions are going through. None of these are actually marked. You can see in my wallet in here, we actually did a token transfer, CSPR here. Even as much as NFT, DeFi, and DAO. To get more information about this, you can visit our docs page at docs.cspr.ai.xyz. This tells you more information about CSPR.ai, the tools we actually use, the XDK, the wallet, the framework. You also point out our deployed contract address too, which imports the token, the NFT, the GAIOS, and the AMM text that you're actually seeing there. There are two ways of interacting with CSPR.ai. First, bit is an MCP. You can interact with me via the front-end interface here. And if you think you're tech savvy, you can actually use the MCP URL. If you click on the documentation link in here, you should take it to docs.cspr-ai.xyz. You should be able to find the MCP URL in here, which is currently being hosted. So let's check the health. Yeah, our MCP server is actually healthy. This means you can take this link in here and use an MCP client of your choice. It could be ChatGPT, it could be cloud desktop. But in my case, yeah, I'm using cloud desktop. But ChatGPT, you probably just do it this way. You have to enable developer mode. Then you can do that in your settings and create an app. CSPR, yeah. Provide the URL here. HTTP CSPR, yeah. No odds. I understand and continue. Create. You can be able to connect via CSPR.ai and say, hello, get my balance for me. Get balance of address and get my wallet address. Okay. This is performing some tool calls. You can see here, I have 29 SPR. And same way, you can be able to perform white operations, read operations, anything we're able to do from the front end UI. Like I mentioned, all operations you can perform on the UI on in here, which is CSPR.ai. If you connected via the MCP, you should be able to do this too. Such as taking account information, transfers, tokens, NFTs, DAO governance, DeFi, and DEX. The group of people can be found here, blockchain-oracle/CSPR.ai, in case you want to clone this locally and set them up. It's recommended to follow the documentation guide, which has an overview architecture, how to quick start this, and the Casper technology that brings this all together. As long as our contract adheres to that's deployed on testnet. Let me walk you through the roadmap. Our vision for the future of AI on Casper network. We've partly completed the MCP servers, UI dashboard, and more. Of course, we do plan to launch this on mainnet. We take this for security audits too. And a cool upcoming feature is the voice interface. The voice interface allows you to use multiple languages, Spanish, French, to interact with blockchain transactions. And it gets more interesting that you don't have to type because typing can be a pain at times. This is currently being worked on. Let me show you what it looks like locally. I have the MCP and the web running in here. So it's running on localhost 2003. And it looks just this way. Hello there. How's it going?
Hello. I'm doing well. Thank you. How can I assist you with the Casper blockchain today?
You can assist me by getting my balance for me.
Sure. Let me check your balance. One moment, please.
This is currently in beta mode, so a lot of stuff might not work correctly. So it's part of our roadmap. So we can use multiple languages. CSPR.ai, Casper blockchain using natural language.